Hey everybody, it's Trainador. Welcome to a new episode of The Legend of Zelda, the Ocarina of Time. In the last episode, we got a start with the walkthrough, we named the character, we got our own fairy, and we got summoned by the Great Deku Tree. But, the Great Deku Tree has summoned you. Please come with me. Yeah, but we gotta find a shield and a sword first. So what we're gonna do is go search for a sword first, because the shield that we're gonna need is 40 rupees, and the sword is actually absolutely free. So we're gonna go look for that one first, and once you get the sword you can also cut grass, which also contain rupees, which you need to collect later on. Now you gotta be careful here because there's a giant rock and you can strike and whoa, there he is. Yeah, ah. See, this is why I hate rocks. Anyway, you just go in here and there is a treasure chest with the sword in it. So you can now hear the classic Zelda tune whenever you find an item. Da 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 da! You got the Kokiri sword! On the equipment subscreen, select it with the cursor and equip it with A. This is a hidden treasure of the Kokiri, but you can borrow it for a while. Be sure to practice with it before you really fight. Okay then. Now we have to go back and look for a shield, but first let's equip the sword. So you just go to the sword, which is on this side of the start menu, and you just equip it with A. And then we can finally chop things. Yeah, we got a sword. Anyway, be sure to get every single rupee that you see, because we need every little bit that we can get in order to obtain the shield that we need, which you can buy at the shop, which I will show later. But anyway, now that we got the sword, things are hopefully going to be a lot more easy to find rupees, because, well, there's two kinds of grass. One is which you can chop, and one is like a sort of moss, like this one, which also contains hidden rupees, like a lot. And also, I have to apologize for the sound being kind of out of sync. Like, the sound comes a little later than it's supposed to. I'll try to fix that later on. But anyway, so what I'm gonna do now is skip the part of me looking for rupees, and I'll be back once I get 40 rupees. So see you later. Okay, and we're back. We now have 43 rupees. Oh. Hi Durin, look this way. Look over here with Z and talk to me with A. Okay, there we go. Yes, that's how you use a fairy. It's so great that you finally have a fairy partner. I'll teach you how to talk to people using your fairy. When a fairy flies near a person or thing, press Z to look in that direction. If you use Z targeting, you can talk to people from a distance, like we're doing now. When you have nothing that you can target, you can just press Z just to look forward. Try it.
Well, thank you for your wise words. I did not realize that yet.
So here we have the Kokiri shop, and here we can buy our shield. Yeah, and as the little midget says, we sell shields but not swords. Well, we already have a sword, so now all we need is a shield, which we have now too. And you can equip it just like you equip the sword. Just go to the start menu and select the sword and to equip it. And we don't really need anything else, so we're going to equip the shield now, and then we're gonna take off to the Great Deku Tree. There we go. We're complete now. Yay! Now let's stuff our sword and shields in the face of that stuck-up Mido.
If you want to see the Great Deku Tree, you should at least equip a sword and shield. Eh? What's that? Oh, you have a Deku shield. And what's that? Is that the Kokiri sword? Good grief! Well, even with all that stuff, a wimp is still a wimp, huh? I, the great Mido, will never accept you as one of us. Shoot, how did you get to be the favorite of Rosaria and the great Deku Tree, huh? Grumble, grumble.
Ah. And believe it or not, Mido actually becomes a sage in another Zelda game. So yeah, our first enemies over here, and you can just chop them, and they give you a Deku stick, which we're actually gonna need for the place that we're going next, which you will see in a bit. So yeah. Deku sticks aren't really that important, you just really need them for this part, but later on you don't really need them. Great Deku Tree, I'm back! Oh, Navi, thou hast returned. Dorian, welcome. Listen carefully to what I, the great Deku Tree, am about to tell thee. Thy slumber these past moons must have been restless and full of nightmares. As the servants of evil gain strength, a foul climate pervades the land and causes nightmares to those sensitive to it. Verily, thou hast felt it, Dorian. The time has come to test thy courage. I have been cursed. I need you to break the curse with your wisdom and courage. Dost thou have courage enough to undertake this task? Why, yes we do. And then we gotta climb in his mouth. Then enter, brave Dorian, and do too, Navi. Navi the fairy, do must aid Dorian. And Dorian, when Navi speaks, you see to listen well to her words of wisdom. So yeah, we're gonna go inside a tree now. Don't worry, it's not gonna eat you, you just gotta go inside. There we go, the first dungeon. Inside the Deku Tree, which we are going to explore in the next episode. So this is it for this episode, and I'll see you later.